Welcome to Hallowed Hollow, the only community for Pandora's exiled and retired undead. I'm the town's lookout, TK Baja. Why don't you come on and find me, would you? Just follow the sound of the blind redneck zombie's voice.
This is gonna be good. This is the Halloween DLC, or one of the Headhunter packs as they were called back in the day, to Borderlands 2. I've really been wanting to play something to get in the Halloween spirit this year, which I've been kind of having a hard time doing that. But I thought this would be a cool trip down memory lane, but also in the spirit of things, so.
Lately, a real sourpuss named the Pumpkin Kingpin's been hassling the townsfolk. They're so scared these days, they won't even step outside. Why don't you get out there and give them the old 1-2 for me?
So this is like a really quick adventure. Nothing really doesn't last for too long, which is kind of cool. Back in the day, if for anybody who didn't know, TK Baja was actually someone that you met like at the very beginning of the first Borderlands. So this was kind of a cool throwback to that character. Sure, a lot of people knew that, but you know, some might not. Come on.
No.
There we go.
Please stop.
It's probably severe overkill with the loadout that I have for this DLC, but you know what? We'll just roll with it anyways. It's the point of getting in the spirit, you know? And you even have little candy that you can pick up and gives you certain buffs. I think one is healing.
Kingpin should be in that clearing on the other side of that gate.
Healing, ammo, and I think speed maybe at one point.
Gotcha.
Oh, horseradish. The Kingpin must have cast a locking spell on this gate. You're gonna need an enchanted skeleton key. Why don't you dig up some graves and let's find ourselves some enchanted bones, you hear?
Enchanted bones. This feels like a precursor to Assault on Dragon Keep almost.
That looks like an enchanted skeleton right there. Watch
Ooh.
your wallet, and you should be a step or two closer to making a skeleton key. That's one of the enchanted bones you'll need. Once you find the others and make the key, you'll be able to go toe-to-toe with the Pumpkin Kingpin himself. Yeehaw!
Chose the right one for the first attempt. Aim is fantastic. Like I said though, you don't really aim guns, or at least this gun, you just kind of let the spread do its thing.
And stay down.
If I seem a bit spaced in this commentary, I apologize. It's actually quite late, but also haven't recorded anything for quite some time, so I'm kind of relearning it as I go along. Let's check out some of these other graves, see what's up.
Dagnabbit. The folks buried there must
that a
have been
badass?
normal type people.
Yep.
We're gonna need the bones of wizards to create a working skeleton key.
Enough.
Keep on looking.
It's kind of nice to think about all the other weapons and stuff that I have in the past. Another such weapon, of course, is the magic missile that you've seen me use.
That was awesome. You are nothing. Who's next?
I wouldn't say this is a challenge, so to speak, but it is still die really easily, so I guess there's that.
Stay put.
You done found another enchanted skeleton. I haven't been this happy since
Where?
that time
Oh.
I got killed.
I forget how TK Baja dies. If he was killed off screen or if he was killed in game.
Piece left, and then you can make yourself a skeleton key.
Not sure. This is so cool. I wish that Borderlands had like more events like this. Then again, I wish Borderlands just kind of went back to being, you know, kind of like how it was with 2. Because the pre-sequel was awesome. And we all know how Borderlands 3 turned out.
Stop.
I guess gameplay-wise, 3 was good. It was just, you know, a weird story. Handsome Jack was definitely more of a compelling villain than the Calypso twins. It was never really about them. Even in the promos and everything, I was like, eh. You know, I don't know if that's doing it for me.
Hey, you found the last enchanted skeleton. Why don't you drop him quicker than an uncomfortable subject at a family dinner?
Calm down.
Been there.
All right. Now that you got all the enchanted bones, why don't you head to the blacksmith's and forge yourself a skeleton? While you're there, tell Sully the blacksmith that I said hi.
That's always the weirder part of this DLC. Oh. The eyes follow you. Okay, that's... Do they all? They all follow you. Okay. That's not uncomfortable. Friggin' spider ants. The bane of my existence.
Bedtime.
What's this? Oh, it's another candy. Ah, this is the speed one. Okay, that makes sense. There are a couple secrets in the DLC that I was maybe hoping to get a look at. I don't remember where they are, though. I know one of them is like a hidden room somewhere. Up there, maybe? Okay. Guess not up there. It might show up later on. I'll keep an eye out.
Silence. Stop struggling.
I used to pretty much solely rely on this pistol when I was playing the game. I mean, how could you not? It's like explosive damage, it's DP, which means that there's 2 bullet spreads.
That must
Like,
have hurt.
it's definitely a super powerful weapon. Although I do like to slag it too. Guess I could mix it up and use that for a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna walk through that door now.
You're gonna need the blacksmith's hammer to make the key. Now, where could he be? Sully? Hey, Sully! You got a customer over here? Oh, there he is! Why don't you ask him for his hammer, would you? I'm sure he'll hand it over if you ask him nicely.
Hold on.
Not gonna lie, I kinda forgot the boss fight. It's like, look at that. Look at that damage. It's kind of insane. I'm just slagging myself. That's good. Yeah, that's great.
Wasn't even close.
Sounds like you two are done talking, huh? I was sure he'd come around. Nevertheless, you better get that hammer from him.
And friggin' okay. There.
All right. Now, smack those bones together and forge yourself a skeleton key.
Pretty sure there was like a dude on top of the spider ant, or like a spider ant centaur kind of thing. It actually hit it 3 times.
Now you've got the key, you can find the Pumpkin Kingpin's lair and make the rivers run orange with pumpkin guts.
I don't exactly know what spawned the idea of these headhunter packs, but they were really nice, like, one-off stories. I enjoyed all of them. Which is nice, because the DLC, outside, of course, of Tiny Tita's Assault on Dragon Keep, actually wasn't that great. I did really like the DLC to this game. Scarlet's DLC was okay. Hammerlock's Big Hunt was a complete joke. And Torg's campaign was also just okay. I love the little vault symbol on the candies, it's cool. I also love how he says townfolk, but you don't see anybody else here besides him. Also, yeah, this is one of the Easter egg things I was talking about. Okay, that was actually kind of creepy. I did say I was going to use the Slagga, didn't I? I forgot because I was using the pistol for the boss fight. And there's another boss fight coming up here, I believe. This is usually a dead giveaway. If the big boss arena wasn't a dead giveaway, too.
Huh. This is definitely where the Pumpkin Kingpin lives, but he ain't. Must be sleeping underground or something. Oh, I bet if you flooded the area, you'd probably have to come up for air. Go on and head to the windmill.
Okay, well, not boss fight quite yet. Not that I'm eager to jump to the DLC, although I've been kind of doing that. Regardless, though, this is amazing. And I love the music, too. This music from this Headhunter pack has straight up inspired stories that I've written before.
Oh, great horny toads. Must be the scrag nesting up there in the blades. Better clear them all out. I'm sorry. I bet this is frustrating for you.
That's one word you can use for it. It used to be that... Oh, hold on.
Wasn't my time.
That fire, the easy E-Tech weapons used to be pretty good, actually. Ah. That works. Definitely not what I meant to do, but that works.
Hold it. So it goes.
Did I just fall? Okay, I did, but I'm still alive. That's all that matters.
Stop struggling.
Except now these enemies are also respawning down here. Oh man.
Stop struggling.
Need to get the heck out of here.
You won't enjoy this.
Oh, there's a wall there. Okay, now that that's over. If I ever have a hard time finding an enemy, I always used to throw those things to track it down so I could see it from a distance.
Those abominations there were made by good old Dr. Zed. Speaking of which, have you seen Zed or Ned lately? What about Ted? Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. We ain't supposed to talk about the Forbidden Brother. My bad.
That is also a reference to Borderlands 1. I didn't play Borderlands 1 a whole lot, but I played it enough to be aware of it. Not enough to be an expert on it, though.
The Spikos and Scrag tell legends of the creature who kicked him out of the Iridium Blight. Said there was a real big, small, or normal-sized man or woman, and that there was 1 to 4 of them. The legends are pretty vague.
Yep. There we go.
Windmill's going, so the blood's pumping, and everything's ready for a final showdown with the Pumpkin Kingpin. Whenever you're ready, just head back to the Kingpin's domicile. That windmill powers our hemoglobin pumps. Got a few vampires in town, and, well, they make milkshakes out of blood. I had one once. It was all right.
This game looks pretty good for being as old as it is. On PC, of course. On PlayStation 3 and 4, it definitely kind of showed its age a little. Alright.
That acid rain!
Ah, it does elemental damage. Guess who has an elemental resist shield? Yeah, that damage is just unmatched. It's crazy.
That calmed him down some. Oh, I enjoyed that.
All right. Hallowed Hollow is safe once again. Come on back for your reward whenever you want, old pal.
Alright. Alright, TK. Got your problem solved for you, bud. Once again. Consider that pumpkin smashed.
Thanks for coming on by, stranger. Don't see too many new folks these days. Or ever, really, on account of the blindness. One day somebody will laugh at that joke.
Candy brains. Another quest, you say? Heh, why not?
As payment for my watchfulness, I asked the town folks for my favorite candy, sugary brain bites. I ain't been able to collect any of those since my zombie polio started acting up again. Could you make the rounds for me and maybe bring me back as much brain-flavored candy as you can?
Sure. Which way to go, though? Probably just go the long way. Gives me a chance to enjoy the ambience as well as talk about anything that comes to mind while I'm on the way. Like I said, it is quite late. It's probably 2 a.m. I really wish making videos was easier. There's just something about creating things that I've always just kind of found difficult. Not that it's actually difficult to do, just difficult to decide on what to do, I suppose. I'm always wanting to make things really good, but also I should just be making things. It's in this car.
Sweet baby gums. I've been trying to wean myself off actual brains for a while now. And those candies there sure do the trick, don't they? Why don't you get me some more, would you?
He said doo-doo. Anyways. Between school life, adult life, you know what? Just life. It get kind of difficult to sit down and figure out what kind of things to create. That doesn't mean that I'm never not thinking about it, though. Okay. Guess I gotta climb the pipe. This part I remember less. I remember the Pumpkin King thing better. But I thought maybe, instead of just wallowing on, you know, the have-nots, why not actually improve the ambience and Halloween by kind of going down memory lane, for me personally. I grew up in a small town, of course. Not of course, but some people know that, some people don't. And I had a lot of fun, actually, when I was younger, trick-or-treating. It's probably why I love the season so much. It's because it's a huge reminder of, you know, being young, being a kid, just kind of going door to door, dressing up as your favorite costumed character that year. There's just something about Halloween that Christmas and Thanksgiving just didn't really have.
Sugary brain bites got all the taste of brains without all the hassle of chasing and murdering and looking at your bloody hands screaming, "Oh God, what have I become?"
God. It's always why I love the Halloween ambience more, because people are like, ah, yes, Halloween season, let's watch scary movies and stuff. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, you can do that, which would just, you know, give you even more things to do. But me personally, I've always loved the Halloween aesthetic more than just, you know, simply watching or playing horror games. Because, you know, you can do that any day of the week, you know, during the year normally. But you can only accept the ambience of Halloween once a year. Which is, of course, on Halloween. I don't know where I'm going, but that's fine. Like I said, gives me more time to do the old chit-chat. I like how I haven't played this game for over a year, and nothing has, like, changed. I still, you know everything about this game. I mean, I've played a lot of it. I don't think I've quite hit 1,000 hours, but it's definitely in the upper hundreds.
Out for this town might be boring as sin, but that there candy makes the whole deal worthwhile. Yeehaw!
Oh, yes. Okay, so I remember what happens with this. When to do that? Do it now, maybe? Anyways, as I was about to say before, I was rudely interrupted. There's a church that's over here that has a secret loot box inside of it. And if you notice, there's 3 braziers on this side and only one of them is lit. And there's only one lit on this side. There have been pumpkins scattered throughout the map that have green faces. The green-faced pumpkins are the normal pumpkins. There was, however, I noticed it earlier, but didn't do anything about it because I forgot what it did. Was a red-faced pumpkin. I won't spoil what they do. Let's just try to find one so that way I can give a little demonstration. These things right here. You can even kind of... I don't know, I thought they hissed maybe. And there we go. That is on its way to being lit by one of the braziers. I completely forgot that I was doing an objective. I'm gonna have to run back around and grab that. I do actually have a favorite memory. I know I brought up memory lane earlier when it comes to Halloween stuff. It was back in, well, assumedly around 2008, 2009, when the first Iron Man movie came out, which I was, of course, completely infatuated with. I decided to try to recreate, not super successfully, but it still looked kind of cool. To recreate the Mark I armor, I completely missed this chest.
Whoa.
Cool. The Mark I armor that he uses to break out of the captivity with, I made it out of like cardboard and tinfoil. And tinfoil was, of course, to give it that metallic shine. It's pretty cool. And I even put like a tap light in the chest of that, so I had a little chest light. I was pretty proud of it at the time. Definitely just looked like a generic robot, but to me, I was Iron Man, so, you know, I didn't care.
Stop. Quiet.
Oh, Tubby. Where did it drop? Sickle class mod for the Psycho. Interesting.
Nice.
Oh, the Butcher. I remember that shotgun. It was like almost better than the conference call. E-Tech Vladoff. It's a shame I have so much crap on me. Then again, I suppose it doesn't really matter much regardless.
Whoa.
I'll just leave that stuff be. It's not like blues are a dime a dozen or anything. Little platforming puzzles in this game.
Hey, you nearly got enough sugary brain bites.
I wonder where the pumpkins are. I don't really remember. Well, there's one right there. Something like this.
Got enough candy to keep me on.
He's got a handsome Jack mask.
Why don't you come on back?
Weapon plus shield plus grenade.
Grenade out. Ah.
I want to try this now. Except I don't have any spare grenade mods on me. Or shields. Oh, there is actually one up there. I'm glad I wasn't just looking at the ground. So there's another one. There's another one. Nice. What's that? One more, I think? Because I've shot 3 of them and I needed 4. Because there were 2 lit already and there was a total of 6 braziers. I'm surprised I can do math. I don't know what that is down there. Hold on, let me jump over here first. That area does not look recognizable to me. I don't remember there being like a secret forest area. Alrighty, well, now that I'm pretty sure there's not one up here, I'm gonna jump down and see where this leads to. Interesting. I don't remember this being over here. Unfortunately, no pumpkin, so that was a bust. Most likely some kind of reference that I'm not understanding, because I'm not very vetted in my horror movies, but... Where is this last one? Another secret area. Again, probably a reference I'm not understanding. Oh, it's right there. Ha! I knew it was by spawn. Alright. The deed has been done. Ah, yes. I was gonna wait till later to share this information, but I did actually pick up a couple of things in sport of trying that little blood pool. See what kind of equipment I could get out of it. But since I see 3 equipment here, I'll just do that instead. Speaking of which, I think it's just right over here. There's a little more to this DLC than I thought there was, which makes me happy because I thought the Pumpkin King was going to be it, and then that was it. But I see now that is not the case. Okay, there's your weapon. Shield next. Might as well go in order. And a grenade mod. Oh, it gives a chest. Full of garbage. Huh. Tell you what. You keep your garbage. I'll let you keep that. That's interesting though, so it must spawn. I wonder if the loot inside the chest has any effect on what you put in it, or if it's just completely random. I don't know. I suppose that's a couple of the other things that we've seen over the years, the grinder and pre-sequel. I mean, even this game had its own grinder as well that you could apparently mix things with. I love little Easter egg stuff like that. It's really cool. Alright, TK. Got your candy.
Yay! Candy!
It's even got the brand logo on it.
Thanks a bunches. Before I eat all these, I'm gonna squish them together into a big lump and pretend it's the brain of somebody I don't like. Nah, who am I kidding? There ain't nobody I don't like. They're all delicious.
Alright, well. That is it for the Bloody Harvest DLC. I don't actually think it's called Bloody Harvest. Or maybe it is. The Halloween DLC, the Headhunter pack. Really, really cool. I enjoyed this a lot. Like I said, I know that my commentary throughout this video has been kind of slow, spotty, you know, whatever you want to call it. Of course, it's not a Borderlands goodbye without some mobs trying to bother you while you're signing off. Thank you. Thought it'd be a cool place to go up here. But yes, hopefully this is not the only Halloween thing I update. What is happening? Okay. What? Mini boss time? I was doing my outro. I was doing the outro. You can't do this to me. Who do you think you are, Clark? Trying to mess me up? Yes, use one element on me, please. I didn't really drop anything particularly fascinating. Gotta get these freaking rest of the mobs off of me.
No.
There. Anyways. Trick or treats. Ha! This, that was a nice ending. I completely wasn't expecting that, honestly. Like, that couldn't have been more perfect. And looking at the moon, of course. Being hit by psychos that just won't seem to stop spawning for some reason. It's a good time. Yeah, this is fun, doing this. Hopefully this isn't the only Halloween themed thing I upload this year. I'm gonna try and do this for Christmas as well. Kind of feel like doing some holiday themed content creation could be kind of cool, both for YouTube and for Twitch. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.